Thank you very much, Dan. With me in the USA Network studio right now, a very emotional Mark Messier, and with him the president of the National Hockey League to present Mark with the Conn Smythe Trophy. John?
Mark, you beat one of the greatest teams of all times. Congratulations, because it took a great team to do it. And among all that greatness, you turned out to be the best. Congratulations for being this year's Conn Smythe Trophy winner.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, John.
Mark, I could tell by the emotions out on the ice, you've got to be one happy Oiler. Tell me, before we talk about tonight's game, what about this morning at practice? I came, I watched you leave. You were so excited, but yet I sensed a little bit of nervousness with you.
Well, we knew that it wasn't going to be easy by all means, and again, we came out today and got a couple quick goals, and we got up 4-0 in the third period. We might have thought we had it won, and they came back and got 2 quick goals, and it made things tougher. And you know, I don't really know what to say. I mean, this is just unbelievable. I can't believe I got this, and you know, what can I say above it all?
Well, you may not believe it, but you're a very deserving member of it, believe me. This morning, I'm kind of a little bit curious right now. The Oilers are a fairly loose team usually, but this morning you held a very long team meeting. That with Glenn Sather. What was said in that meeting, now that it's all over?
Well, nothing really much had to be said today. We just went over the points that we knew that we had to do to stop the Islanders and the things we had to take away from them. We just rehashed the things that we knew we had to do. And you know, the guys were tight, but I think we've learned to control our tightness and direct it in the right way.
Talk about a word learned. You've mentioned many times, as have your other teammates, that you've learned a great deal from the New York Islanders over the course of last year. What in specific?
Well, there's just so many things, you know, not only from them, but we learned from a lot of people and a lot of different teams. And our coaches and our staff spent countless hours on the videos to find out what we had to do to stop them. And just a tremendous effort by our coaching staff to get us prepared for the series.
Well, I know, Mark, on behalf of USA and John for the National Hockey League, that you and your teammates have given us some exciting hockey, and you deserve a well-rested summer. Now, let's go back to Al Trutwig or Dan Kelly, whoever wants to take it up there.
We had Andy Moog on the ice a few moments ago, and he ran away. What'd you think? You won the Stanley Cup or something?
I think that's what happened out there. I was a little excited. I wanted to get a piece of carrying that baby around.
Andy, there's a little side story here. Your dad's been very ill. I understand he just did come out of intensive care. I am sure that he watched this game with great pride.
Yes, he definitely did tonight. He was home, hopefully resting comfortably, and I'm just proud that he could be a part of this, and I'm just proud to be an Edmonton Oiler.
From a selfish standpoint, the injury to Grant Fuhr proved to be a very big turning point for you. You were able to come in the last 2 games and really not give the Oilers a loss of anything. You were just as good as Grant Fuhr.
Well, nobody likes to see a teammate get hurt, and I wasn't happy with the circumstances, but I knew I had a job to do when they called upon me, and I was just happy to contribute positively.
Do you think in the end it was better that the Oilers had 2 goaltenders that they were using perhaps with more frequency than the Islanders were using Billy Smith and Rolly Melanson?
Well, I think it's just a matter of depth. The Oilers have a little more depth in that position because I had played a little more than Rolly.
All right, tell me what this is going to do to the city of Edmonton. From all indications, the place is going to be crazy.
Bedlam, absolute bedlam. I couldn't be happier to be a part of it either.
The start of the third period, those 2 quick goals, did they catch you off guard a little bit?
We knew they were coming, and we knew we had to hold them. I think that we gave up the 2 goals, but weren't in any position to scramble. We kept our composure and held them back, and I think it's a credit to our hockey club because we knew they'd give it their best.
Let me just check something out. Yeah, you smell like champagne. Andy Moog, the winning goaltender here. Oilers, the Stanley Cup champions. Let's go to Dan Kelly. Thank you, Andy. With me is Islanders coach Al Arbour on the losing side tonight. But Al, let me just say that there's so much for your team to be proud of. I saw them taking it as shocked as so many other people were.
Well, there's no doubt about it. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Edmonton. They have a very fine hockey club, and I'd certainly like to congratulate my team. I'm very, very proud of them. You know, they gave it everything they had, and at the end it was just wasn't enough. We've had so much adversity, so many injuries, and a lot of players had to play a lot more hockey than they should be playing because of that. And when he came down here, we just kind of ran out of gas a little bit.
Must have been a difficult decision to finally have to pull Billy Smith.
Well, it certainly was. You know, the old war horse has been there through a lot of big games for us. And I felt maybe putting Rolly in there might inject a little something to get us going. And it didn't work, but still I'm very, very proud of each and every one of my players.
Did you sense that what the Oilers did out there was a carbon copy of what the Islanders were able to do?
Well, they've been copying us for a number of years now, and they're doing it very well. They got a young club with great talent, and they certainly deserve to win this playoff.
Al, once again, congratulations on a great year for you, more than 100 games.
Well, thank you very much.
Al Arbour graciously again coming on for losing here tonight. I know it is very difficult after winning 4 years to take that, but that is the story here at the Northlands Coliseum.